Your school has your back in the classroom.
Your team has your back on the field and on the court.
But without your commitment, you wouldn't be where you are today.
Since 1932, Bank of Clarendon has known it takes a team to keep your dreams on track, and that you are the most important piece of that equation.
So when you're ready to invest in your future, come see your local team first.
Your community, your bank,
Bank of Clarendon.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Growing up, I played basketball and football too, but I just didn't really have a love for them as much as I did for baseball. So around the age of 8 or 9, I decided I was going to stick with baseball, and that's what I've always done. My grandpa was always a part of the American Legion, so growing up and coming out here and watching the older guys play as a little kid is always a dream to hopefully come out here and play for the P-15's, as every kid in Sumter dreams. And it's just a staple of the town. You know, it's been along so around that everyone's just like every time I go out in public and I have a P-15 shirt on, it's, "Oh, you play for the P-15's?" Like, "Yes, sir, I do." And they're all just like, "Well, how are y'all doing? Are y'all doing good this year?" It's, everyone in the town just cares about the team and the program. I first hurt my elbow in 10th grade and thought I was gonna have to get Tommy John surgery, but I lucked out and didn't have to. And you know, our season got cut short that year, and kind of just grew a passion in me even more for the game, just to be able to come out here and play with my friends. It's been kind of tough losing. Well, we played 3 games my sophomore year, then got shut down, and then getting shut down my senior season because of an injury. It was kind of tough. Very, very weird injury. So I have an avulsion fracture on the back side of my arm back here, and my rotator cuff muscles are actually attached to the piece of bone that is broken off. When I throw flat ground, I don't have any problems, but pitching on the mound causes the bone to swell up, and that's what causes me all that pain. The doctor just says it's just because it's a completely different level of stress throwing downhill rather than just throwing flat. The doctor gave me a hitting and a throwing program that I had to go through to get my shoulder back conditioned enough to be able to play the game. Towards the end of the summer, I started back with a pitching program. So it started off as flat grounds, and then I worked back up onto the mound slowly. Started pitching, and shoulder started giving me problems again. So I went back to the doctor and found out that if I want to keep pitching, that this injury is going to be something that keeps happening. He basically said that if I wanted to have surgery, I most likely wouldn't be able to play baseball again. I still went to all the practices, and I was in the gym 6 days a week, just keeping my body in shape. Very hard for me to overcome and understand that I'm not going to be able to pitch anymore, but I mean, just growing up as a kid, I have a love and passion for the game, and that's just all I've wanted to do. So it's kind of stuck to me that I'll just have to stick with playing the field, and now I'm happy with that. So I decided that I would talk to Coach Meadow, and then decided I was going to stay home and go to USC Sumter next year. I'm really excited for it, and hopefully I can keep my shoulder healthy enough to be able to play this year. I think it's kind of grown my passion for the game, made me feel more grateful about it, because you never know when your last day playing could be, and that has kind of crossed my mind with this shoulder injury, is like, when is my last day going to come? So I just have to be grateful for every day that I can still come out here. Felt great just being able to get back on the field and play the game with all my friends. It was just amazing.